The man squeezes the toothpaste on a plate. Then he adds some talcum powder. He mixes it with a pencil. Then he rubs it in with his fingers. Feel the texture. When he feels the consistency is right, he applied the paint to the cracks in the wall. He found that the adhesion was very good, but the color was a far cry from the wall. So he played cards with his cellmates to usher in colored sweets. But he only took blue and green sweets, and told his cellmate he liked both flavors. Back in his room, he spits the chewed up candy into a plastic bag. Then he squeezes toothpaste into it, and then he soaked it in hot water until the candy and the toothpaste were completely dissolved. Soon the emulsion paint was ready in the same color as the wall. Next, he needed a thinner chiseling tool. Jack turned his attention to the ventilator shutters. He used a water cup to pry off the bars. Then he starts digging. Each time he cuts a little bit, he has to paint the cracks with latex paint, but it was slow going. So while his cellmates were out and about, he took out his laptop and pretended to study. When they left, Jack continued to dig faster, but a new problem soon arose. The iron bars weren't long enough. He got a broom. He took off the wire that was wrapped around it, and then tied the two sections together by overlapping them by 2 centimeters. That's enough length, and it's very easy to dig. As the digging progresses, he was running out of latex paint, so he wet toilet paper and rolled it into strips and stuffed it into the cracks in the wall. This solved the problem of running out of latex paint. After a month of digging day and night, he finally dug out the first brick, but then the warden made a surprise inspection. He hadn't had time to paint the seams. Soon the warden found out what was going on. He thought it was a flaw in the workmanship. The warden told Jack the repairman would be here in 2 days, which meant he only had 48 hours to escape. It was clear that digging through the walls was no longer an option, so he devised a new escape route. He used his activity time to climb over the high wall to the roof. Then he slid down to the floor below. He followed the same escape route as before. Then he started to make his escape kit. Firstly, he took out the metal bars he had hidden, bent it into an S shape. Then he tore the bedsheet into strips to make a rope. Then he hung a hook on the rope. Then wrapped the newspaper around the outside of the rope. Tape it in place. A simple rope ladder is ready, but he still needed a pole to lift the ladder. So he made a pole out of 4 rolls of paper, and at the top, he installed a bracket. And that's how he got the tools to break out of prison.